Let's turn our attention now to Vanuatu, because more Australians have arrived back home from the earthquake-hit region, with the RAAF evacuation flights touching down in Brisbane overnight. Ariana Levy is at Brisbane Airport. Ari, what was the mood like on the ground?
Yeah, good morning, Emma. Well, there were tears of joy, and of course it was a bit of mixed emotions, from relief to also concern to those that still remain overseas. But about 138 Australian citizens and their immediate families touched down here in Brisbane last night after spending days stranded in Vanuatu following Tuesday's disaster. Now, of course, Brisbane's International Airport welcomed the arrivals. The first flight touched down here at about 6 p.m. local time, the second flight touching down at about 9 p.m. local time. But these two RAAF flights and planes flew straight out of Port Vila. It comes after Vanuatu's airport still remains closed after it suffered significant damage following that powerful 7.3 magnitude earthquake that struck the Pacific island nation, and really it's left so much devastation in its wake. In the days that have followed, there have been several aftershocks, as well as the death toll continuing to climb, and still there are Australian teams that remain on the ground in Vanuatu working closely with local authorities as they continue to gather pace in their rescue and recovery operation. Now, several people that did return home last night we spoke with, they described the harrowing moments that they were told that they needed to flee to higher ground after the earthquake, and fears that a tsunami could even follow. Many of them have said that they've never felt so scared in their lives.
We sat up on a hill for like 4 hours because they said normally a tsunami would come. But yeah, we are lucky. We all got out with a couple bruises, but people passed away. Like they said, it's the worst one in 102 years. So, but we're home, we're safe, and yeah, thank you to the Australia Defence Force.
It was an experience as itself, yeah. I was in the middle of Port Vila when the earthquake hit, so I watched buildings come down around me and people start screaming and running, and I had no idea what to do, so I just started following the crowd, and we ended up running up a giant hill because people started sort of yelling the word tsunami to everyone, so yeah.
Now, DFAT have confirmed that there are 2 further repatriation flights that are planned to touch down here in Australia for today. Of course, as you can imagine, Australian embassy officials are working around the clock in Vanuatu to provide as much assistance as possible. The communication lines, including phone and internet, are still severely damaged, and infrastructure as well is sort of difficult to manoeuvre around. So a lot of them are having to sort of travel on foot to alert Australians in hotels about what the situation is, and to try and coordinate available seats on repatriation flights. So this is turning into a mammoth task, and we are expecting more updates in the days ahead.
Ari, thank you.